we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth. Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you got.
I got a little bit of everything.
Hi, how are you?
Mr. Warwick.
Didn't run into too much trouble coming out here, I hope.
Some blood bugs chased me halfway across the Commonwealth, but I made it.
Yeah, those things can be pretty territorial. Glad they didn't catch you. Since you traveled all this way, how about a quick tour? Right this way, if you please. I'll show you what we've been up to here at the Warwick homestead. This place used to be a sewage treatment plant. We think that's why the soil here is so fertile. I bought this place about 5 years ago. I admit it was a little impulsive, but I don't regret it a bit.
Let's trade.
You got the seeds? Good. I'll take those. Listen, I need your help. The whole operation's in danger of being exposed.
Tell me the problem and I'll see what I can do.
I think my foreman, Bill Sutton, suspects what I really am. He's been spying on me and having secret conversations with our farmhand, Cedric. Now, he's starting to work on my wife and kids, trying to turn them against me, too.
They just need to be convinced Bill's wrong. That won't be hard.
I hope so. Anyway, there's more to it. Cedric's vanished. Bill says he had to visit a sick relative, but I think he went to get help.
Someone must have seen where he went.
I have an idea about that. Bill's taken June and the kids into his confidence. He might have told them what he's planning. Right now, they're too suspicious to talk to me about it, but they've got no reason to suspect you. Just remember, Bill's got them all pretty scared. It's not gonna be easy.
Well, hello.
Sorry, mister, but I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, I'm not a stranger. I'm a friend of your father's, and I'm here to help him.
Oh, good. I'm really glad you're here, because I'm scared something bad is gonna happen to my dad. Foreman Bill said Dad's a synth. That's like a robot. Looks like a Foreman Bill said he had an idea to take care of our synth problem. He gave said, I wish they would just leave my dad alone.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
I want to know what you and Bill Sutton are planning.
Yeah? What's it to you?
I don't want to see an innocent man come to harm over...
And if it's not a false accusation? Thing is, I don't see how any of this is your guy. Tell you what, though. Maybe we can... If I've learned anything here, it's an information. I got no particular loyalty to Bill Sutton or to Roger Warwick.
Uh-huh. I know you're in a tough situation here, but lie.
Bill isn't the only one who's afraid. People all over the... But maybe you're right. Maybe... Oh, truth is, this whole trip was a damn fool idea. Bill hands me a fistful of cabs and says, go to Good Neighbor. They got all kinds of shady characters. So, I'm supposed to find some contract killer like I know how. And then hire him to take out... First I agreed, but now I'm thinking to hell with Bill Sutton. Of course, he's probably figured out that I ain't coming back. Might just take... As frightened as he is, man...
We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it all.
You been to Diamond City? Good noodles. Bunch of assholes.
Hey,
I'll take a look.
let me show you what I got.
Uh-huh. Hey, Rufus.
Good to see you again.
I'll take a look.
Let me know if you want to.
One way or another, you're gonna admit what you really are. When you do, everyone will know the real Roger Warwick is dead and gone.
But he's right here, Bill.
Bill, you're insane. Please, I'm begging you. Let's just talk about this.
Some days,
Let's do
your
this.
baby is crying.
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, mostly. I thought for sure I was a dead man.
I'm just glad that you and your family are safe.
Well, we're in your debt. You can tell our mutual friends that I'll get those seeds in the ground. In the meantime, you'll be safe out there.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry. This area could withstand a sustained heavy assault. Impressive.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is waste. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved. The situation appears to have escalated. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out.
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your...
Very well. Our targets are being...
Sure.
Limited backup will be available to us. Use these... Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held... The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Got company.
What?
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. If you let me go.
633, initiate reset. All right, Sid.
Please.
C322, initiate. You there, Sid.
Please, just don't.
B257. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 7710. Son,
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. Well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectation to not only do so, but manage to find me. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let...
Yes. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. An experiment of... I had no idea with the perhaps most curious to me. Would you...
Well, here I am.
I believe so. There are great... The synths have been safely returned and will be I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk.
I'm glad you see. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. And you, well, you've passed. Please, take this. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside.
Right.
I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute, and then back out. Where is the Institute? We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere. What did he find out? I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of, so get it done. Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is Lee.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll...
Right.
We're actually going to do this. I don't know how yet, but we're going to rescue my people.
Systems locked. Building statistical lock. For Operation Tea Party.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077.
Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck?
Sure.
Perhaps it's just my proximity sensors malfunctioning, but something feels very wrong here.
up there, assume you're being watched.
Hey there.
Desdemona has an op for you.
I suppose you're here for my medical service.
I got the Code Defender password for Patriot.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
That's a bold plan.
We can't waste. The Institute will never. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all.
Sure.
Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight.
Z1 seems.
We always thought Patriot was the savior of the synths. But it may be more accurate. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps... if we Yes. Even if most don't join the fight. But we should be prepared for some of the synths to...
All people want to be free.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is why. You will give my people an opportunity, and I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about... I will talk to my friends.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
I delivered the seeds.
Good. I trust everything went smoothly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Splendid, splendid. Here you are, then. Something to aid in your future missions, courtesy of the Bioscience Division. That will be all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me. Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
Excuse me.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Dr. Carlin.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver. Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern term, so hand it over.
This is a delicate operation.
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we can't risk any...
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safe.
We're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real. With every advance the Institute makes, many compromises and sacrifices.
In this world?
Quite right. For far too long we've been to... Phase 3 is simply the activation. It will ensure not just ours.
Sounds like an important step.
That's... The reactor is close to ready. But recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. And to how you...
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above... While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter. Now...
I don't know that...
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I'm sorry this is... difficult. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment,
What?
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I want...
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. We can talk more later. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to that end.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't...
Ignoring your borderline insubordinate tone, the Institute has enough scientists. I believe my father has already proven himself. This will conclude this meeting.
I had no idea.
I know this is...
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. There's no question that some of the direct... That's why I'd like you to take charge. There are hard decisions ahead. For all of us. But for you...
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Good to see you.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over... Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means you're going to the mass fusion building.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your
I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very powerful. With many.
In this world,
Quite right. It will.
sure. Sounds like an important step. Right.
And to...
Sir.
Yes, while I'm not... This is not a... No. Dr. Holdren. As I'm sorry. Our best.
Wyatt, be
Please.
serious.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only... We... Do that.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
Ignore it. The Institute. I believe this will...
I had no idea.
I know this is... I'm sorry, Father.
I can do the job.
Of course. There's no... That's
Right.
There are.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
I couldn't be more pleased with Father's choice for a new director. Congratulations.
If they take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
Go on.
The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on them. The mining equipment has been packed into crates, and thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under...
Right.
How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it, if it's necessary.
After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up to the SRB. It will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not on... And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons...
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built. Leave now. Soon, because we're all here under them. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates, especially.
Excuse me.
We have little time. It is best you go, for your sake.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SR. So we're being very careful. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for it. When my people are ready, I will come.
Do this.
I'd suggest you stop doing that before you hurt someone.
Thanks for your help fighting them.
Sure.
Okay.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right. You're going.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground. But here we are, with our options. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. We don't want them getting the... Head on up to the relay.
Leave no mutant alive!
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Dad ought to...
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Got it.
Looking at all this equipment makes me feel right at home. If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
Yes.
Elder Maxon.
Textron on duty. Protect and serve.
Contact. Engaging.
Initiating search for hostile target.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
I think we're looking at the agitator. It should be in the port at the top of the
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Decontamination complete. Please take your components, sir.
Hey, Ada.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to self-destruct?
No, I can't. I'm fairly certain that my original creator...
Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
As long as you respect our rules and policies, you might just succeed.
If you require maintenance,
Dr.
please
Fillmore.
file a
I think that
report
was
with the
enough excitement
Facilities
for a
Division.
while. Ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have... I'll make sure that I understand Father is anxious to get... Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. Good to see you.
Extra rest. Are there many more of these procedures? Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well.
How's your energy? Fatigue?
No more than I expect from a man.
You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now. I understand.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite it.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased that the Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a large future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, it also cannot go unnoticed that there were concern. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think I'm proud, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future. And look at me. Rambling. I'm wasting time.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope. This situation, I'm afraid, is something...
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute...
I have no doubt that you... While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth.
Right.
Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it. I need you to go there and speak to your... Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that...
Sure. They'll listen to me.
Believe me.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation. From there, you should be able to communicate. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Combat initiated.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Dr. Higgs.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better...
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do... Let's see if anyone can afford...
Father believes in me. The least...
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know... I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be...
Your determination is admirable. If the truth is simply this, you have...
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Can't pick this.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Lawrence.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Bravo! I admit.
I'm just glad they listened to...
There is one further matter to... Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action.
They were prepared to let everyone starve to death.
I understand.
Right.
I'll see that the mess in Hydro... I suppose I should also make the... Well, there's much to do, so I'll...
Find anything useful?
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal!
Yes?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the back. These Institute bastards aren't getting it. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here.
You've done good work.
Thank you. So, how do you want? Sure. But then we realized that makes sense, right?
Have your men hold their ground. I'll go in and assess.
I don't think that's a good idea. We have to act now, or else we. Are you going to lead us in there?
This whole thing is just
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear that.
The Institute wants the same things you.
I don't know about that, but I'll make sure no one.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of.
Good. Good. It was bad enough that Wallace...
The Minutemen were only doing what they...
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. Can we just get on? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not...
If he's really important to them.
I know they... But once they... I think they... Let's just get...
No argument from me.
Right. There's just... Well, there's a... I was thinking...
Right. No problem.
I hope so.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of,
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of
Please,
them,
try
aren't
and
you?
relax.
Are you a robot?
I know this isn't unusual.
No! You're here to kidnap me! I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the instant...
Hey, just calm down, okay?
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here.
Just shut up and listen to me.
See? I knew it!
Okay, look, we're out of time here. Institute, this is...
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of...
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one
I mean you no harm.
of them.
No one
aren't
here
you?
does.
You're not... Are you a robot?
Hey, just calm down, okay?
If I wanted to talk...
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just wanted to...
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here.
Just shut up and listen.
See?
Okay, look, we're out of time here.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're
Please
another one
try and relax.
of them. No! Are you a robot?
Hey, just calm down, okay?
Fine, fine.
The Institute needs your help.
My help?
The Institute, in exchange for helping us out, whatever research you want, you'd be safe.
You'd be helping us.
That... Okay.
You must be pretty excited being named the next... Thanks.
Hey, I'm here to help.
I really mean it. I'll see you back.
No use.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director.
General?
Hello, sir.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiar. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in the...
I'm proud to help the Institute.
At this point, there is one. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth. To request.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can...
Yes, that is one. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite...
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are. The future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive. Son.
Well, that was... Now it's time to make sure. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. The radio station in Diamond City. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say. Before we preempt their broadcasts. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them. Report back when you're done. We should be...
How are you?
Hey.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
I think the radio sounds better these days. I'm not getting nearly as many
Maybe this goes here. Alright, in you go.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
So you will be our new director someday. That was
I
unexpected.
think an outside perspective is just what we need in our next director.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments. Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those... Look, what...
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. There's more work to be done. The director...
When the lights go down, the stars come
Not everything you've heard about the Institute is true. Give us a chance.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than me.
My compliments on
May I be
getting
the first to welcome you,
D592
sir.
back to us so
We're looking
quickly.
forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fung.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all...
Let's not be dramatic, just.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back. To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth...
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life.
Yes, but it's not just... The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to...
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel...
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts. So, where do you...
I agree. We hit them hard.
Good. That's just what I...
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth...
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The The advanced systems folks will get... Thank you very much for your time. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Apologies. Got an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, sir. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
I'll go right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114. At once.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills. Dr. Higgs and Dr. Logan.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for 2 months.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly.
I thought so too, but it wasn't in the log.
What took R5 so long to reach you? We must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
I'm not gonna miss everyone.
There you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their... It was difficult for them to reach.
Right. It's the only way.
I'm glad you agree. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them?
I can't lie.
Well, I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't. But these people, with their twist...
They're determined, and they won't stop.
I know. Surely you can... I'm afraid this is...
From one of those vaults? Got too many keys.
Bye.
Des has something urgent for you.
We won't be needing those items any longer.
You should know, people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
All systems nominal. Maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
And so, the work is done.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry.
Yes, what is it?
Have
I
you
know it
noticed any suspicious activity lately?
It was tough.
Since
Yeah.
I assure you that there is obviously one final threat to the Institute.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that they will eventually come for us. We need to destroy them.
Thank you.
You're right. We take the fight.
I'm glad. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond. There are more of them out there in the world, Father.
We can defeat them now. We can defeat them.
Possibly, yes. But we will show them that if they interfere, we will teach them that we can...
Right.
They will...
You seem pretty convinced.
The Institute? Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. Time is of the essence.
Father has done remarkable things.
I did not exist. Dr. Lee might not show it.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Excited about having the reactor online.
Sean says it's time.
Ah. Well, Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it...
Right.
So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
Uh-huh. I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synth. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay...
Uh-huh. So we just relay onto the airship.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct... So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire... We can relay you into a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time. For every generator you take down, it means we can start And... Oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can...
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hot... We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean... Thanks. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime.
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the... The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting system, and he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the... Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B. This will...
Right. No questions. Let's do this.
Very well.
I've already started thinking about the next reactor. I'm convinced that antimatter is the way to go.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Yeah?
Nice work, bringing that rogue synth back.
This airport must have been impressive before the city was destroyed.
Prepare to be terminated.
Approach. Right there.
Hostile software detected.
Operation complete. Shutting down.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location. Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken will never threaten the Institute again. Good work, sir.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but... I'm glad...
We're all safe.
For now. But... Allie has always been loyal to the Institute. And to me. Once I'm gone.
I'll do my best.
I know you. Don't worry about me. Our time... I spent years wondering what you were like. I want you to know that...
I'm glad I found you.
As am. Thank you. You've helped a boy, I think.
I've lost Sean.
all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was
amazing.
I can't find it anymore.
What? No, Volkart. Damn it! The old man always hated my work. What am I gonna do?
What about the virus? What's your condition?
I don't know.
Then end it now, while you can still make that choice.
I don't think I can. But you, go ahead.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see
The interceptor worked. It was
amazing.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.